to Sam some questions and she's not, doesn't know the answer to because she hasn't thought about it. So let's start. Do you think a person can have too much Botox?
Oh, okay.
Do you think a person can have too much Botox?
I think so.
Yes, because if you do a heap of Botox, obviously it does its job, which means the muscles don't move, which means you're going to have a frozen face.
Yes.
And then that person is seen by other people as having no expression and really, really obvious that they have Botox, too much Botox. But then, why do you think there's people having too much Botox? Why do you think it happens?
I just think some people have a different idea of what looks good and what doesn't, or...
I think some people are like that. They want no movement and they think that looks good, and certainly doesn't look natural. But I think a lot of people go, I need a little bit of Botox, and initially they had a little bit of Botox and it looked good, and then they need more and more Botox to achieve that same effect.
Yes.
And so they might have started off having Botox a few years ago, maybe 10 units, and now they're having like 30, and now they're starting to look frozen. So the question is, well, what do? I don't want to look frozen. Botox has been great, and particularly in the upper face, this is very often used with Botox. So I would think that's when we want to bring in other therapies, really subtle, and the things that I suggest would be the Pellevae, and that's also called like the non-surgical facelift, and we want to thicken the skin so that the muscle is moving underneath the skin, but the skin's not wrinkling. So if the muscle's right underneath the skin's going to wrinkle. So that would be one, and the other one that we're having a lot of great response is the vampire facelift, which with your own blood increases the dermis. So particularly, would you agree?
Absolutely.
Okay, this is my last question. Are you ever too old for Botox?
I think so. I think there are sometimes it doesn't work for an older person.
That's right. Sometimes you get a woman come in, an older woman who goes, I hear that Botox fixes everything, I want Botox. And so if you make that muscle not move, but that you can't see a difference in that face because of it, well then it's not working. But then on the other hand, you can get two people the same age who've, either because of their parent or because of the way they've looked after their skin is a different biological age. And so therefore there are a lot of people who at the age of 70 do really well with Botox, and there are a lot of women at the age of 70 that you go, well, we should try something else before the Botox. Okay, that's our chat about Botox. Next time is Phyllis. Thanks, bye.